Hey guys, welcome back to another review, and today I'll be taking a look at the Transformers 3D Series 86 Deluxe Class GNAW. So first we'll take a quick look at his packaging. So bring it up here, and as you can see, it's your standard Studio Series packaging. Got a nice piece of artwork of GNAW on the front here. Studio Series 86, got GNAW, Transformers the movie on the top, Transformers the movie. On this side, again, same artwork of GNAW, but a close-up of it, and same thing on this side. And on the back of the box, you just have your product shots, robot mode, Sharkticon mode, and his backdrop is included, which is his little place, I suppose. I don't remember what it's called, but I know it's got the Quintesson and everything in it. So, but that is about it for the packaging. So here is Studio Series 86 GNAW in his Sharkticon mode. And I really like it. I think it looks really good. My only two issues with this particular figure are I wish the legs were a little bit more forward and maybe the arms were a little bit more backward or a little bit back. But other than that, I think he looks perfect. And honestly, those two issues those two little nitpicks I can overlook. So, but I really do think he looks good. Very, very nicely done, in my opinion. Getting closer on the details. Got some nice green, kind of a metallic green for the eyes. Nice silver for his teeth. And you can open and close his jaw, which you can lift up both parts if you want. Kind of get that wide, bring that back, that wide look if you wanted. And yes, his head's just right there, but that doesn't really bother me too much. It was arms up here, which they just kind of rotate. And you've got a little bit of an elbow bend. That's about it for the articulation. His little shark arms. And of course, coming back to the tail, you can rotate it, and it can move up and down. So you can do that. That's the only articulation in his tail. And as far as the articulation in his legs go, the hips are on a ball joint, so you can kind of do what you want with them. It's got a thigh swivel and a knee bend. So his legs are pretty posable, but not really going to be doing much with him anyways, but I do think he looks really, really good. He doesn't really have any kibble, except maybe you can see his legs off to the side, or his robot mode legs right here, and again, his head's just kind of right there, but like I said, I think he looks really, really good. So, he does come with one accessory, or I guess two, but technically just one for now. He comes with his gun, which looks very nice, looks like his gun in the movie, so it's done up in that kind of gray plastic. So you can store it. There is a peg right here, and there's a port on the side focus right there, so you can just plug it in right there, and that's the only place where the port's at. There's not one on this side, so it's storage if you want it. And technically his fin here comes as a separate piece, but that just can stay on, so you don't have to actually take that off. But that is about it for Sharkticon mode, so we'll just get down to his transformation. So I'll raise up the camera just a little bit. The first thing you want to do is take his tail and rip it off, and this will become his little mace weapon. And I guess what we can do from there is come to the front here, and I like to kind of lift his head up, kind of get that done and out the way. And then want to come to the back here and split all of this, kind of bring this out and down, then take his legs and bring them out, kind of straighten them out. You come to the back here and flip up the heel spurs. If I can flip it up, flip the heel spur like so. You then can take this entire section here with the shark mouth or head and rotate it up. Actually, before you do that, you want to take this entire back section here and fold it down, and it will tab in to the back here. And then you want to bring this up. And then you can take all of this and fold it onto the back. Bring these arms back. And there is kind of a square, or this cross tab right here, which will go into this port on the back. So get that all lined up and tabbed in like so. So tab that in like so. Then you want to take obviously the bottom jaw, bring that down, take the top one, kind of bring it up, and you can just take these shark arms and bring them back. And then you want to take his hands and fold them out, straighten out his arms, take his hands, fold them, this hand, fold it out, and there you have Studio Series GNAW fully transformed and in his robot mode. We can get them all straightened out here. And I really like the way he looks. I think he looks fantastic in his robot mode. We'll get in close here on the details. Very nice head sculpt. Got some nice green in there for the eyes. If the camera will focus, there we go. Green in there for the eyes, red for the head, or the head crest. And I got some green here on his crotch. Got some abs right here. And again, just some purple and blues and whatnot. And the back is pretty clean. It's just, you know, a standard, typical GNAW backpack. So, but yeah, it looks really good. I really do like the way the figure looks. I also love how they captured his little shark hoodie thing going on here. So I really do dig it. And there is some nice molded detail underneath the top jaw here. So it looks very nice. As far as articulation goes, he does have a ball joint at the head, I believe. Yeah, it's a ball joint at the head, but just because of the way that everything is, you don't get much like wiggle room. But he can, you know, do a full 360 if you wish, and he can look up, not that far, but he can look down if you wanted that. So, shoulders are, oh, they're not on a ball joint. I thought they were on a ball joint. Nope, they're not on a ball joint, but they are, you know, they pretty much act like a ball joint. So, go in and out, and they can do the full 360. He does have a bicep swivel, over 90 degrees of bend at the elbow, no wrist swivel, unfortunately. No waist swivel either, but that's just due to the way he transforms. Legs can go forward that far, they can go back that far, they can go out that far, so we can do the full splits. Thigh swivel. He does have a double jointed knee. I guess he's really got one knee, but if he wanted, he can use the transformation hinge or this joint here to get kind of like a double jointed knee if you wanted to, but really it's just the one knee, and that's got 90 degrees of bend at the knee, and I flipped up his his heel spur, and he's got full range of ankle pivot, so he is pretty posable. So I'm glad they were able to work all of that in. As far as his accessories go, you can take his mace weapon and plug this into his hand, so we can hold that, and of course you can plug his gun into his other hand, so you can arm him up, and looks very cool in my opinion. The only issue I have with robot mode is I wish this tabbed down, because it does just kind of flop around, so I wish there was like a tab under here that would tab in right here to kind of lock that down, because you know that can get really annoying sometimes, but it's not too bad. But that's about my only complaint about the figure overall. I mean, I guess like the way that the legs, his hind legs, or his rear legs, or I guess his only legs in Sharkticon mode, being a bit further up, and maybe his arms being a bit further back, those are just little nitpicks. But the actual only complaint is just this being really loose. So wish they found a way to tab that in, but again, that's not too bad. So for comparison, here he is with his Alicon buddy. I don't remember his name, but I think it was actually an Alicon. I don't remember, but here he is with his little buddy. So they look good together. I do not have the Earthrise Quintessons, but so I guess I can't show you with him. But I do have G2 Earthrise Ramjet, so you can see how he looks with the Voyager. So there is that going on. But that's about it for the review. Like I said, I really do like the figure. I think he looks really good. I would definitely recommend him if you can find him. It definitely fits in with the Studio Series 86 figures. So, and even the War for Cybertron figures, I think he looks really good with them. So, but yeah, that's about it for the review. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and have a good one.